Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the Black Tax. There's an African proverb that says, a cat that dreams of becoming a lion must lose its appetite for rats. This life we have ain't easy. When you are black, it is difficult. When it should be easy. I am questioned about my talent, my work ethic, my education, at every turn from those people and my people. I can't be as good as I am. I can't be as talented and gifted as I present. But the problem is that my effort of what I do is for me. I understand that a lot of things that I do is a long shot, and I play the long game, but I'm also prepared for it when it happens. Not if it happens, but when it happens. I remove myself from people who see me working or see the effort that I put in. And they become fearful that they don't have the same effort or the same goal. They can be very lackadaisical when it comes to wanting something, but not wanting to work towards it. See, growth, and I had to come to this, growth is the realization that if you are constantly having to prove your worth to people in your life, it's your effort that keeps them around. I can do a lot. I do a lot. Fuck, I am a lot. But if you come to me and say, hey, I'm thinking I want to create this, my brain takes off at the speed of light. I have concept, marketing, business, legal, all running on all cylinders, figuring it out as you continue talking about what is it you want to do. A lot of us share what we're doing with people because we think that they are in a further space, and by sharing, they can get something from it, or you can go along for the ride or jump on the coattails and see what this is. But I want you to take a step back and look at how much effort you're giving versus what you are receiving. We often just give because we think by giving, we're going to get something back from it. And I'm guilty of that. I am very, very, very guilty of that. When I moved to LA, I was in this meeting and that meeting. I went along because I'm new to the city. I'm new to television and entertainment in Los Angeles. And I got to figure it out and learn the ways of how LA works, because it works very differently than New York works and very differently from Atlanta. So I have to kind of figure out what the rhythm is. And the rhythm I didn't like at all, but I gave it my effort. And every time I gave it effort, people always wanted me to be around until I no longer gave you my effort because I wasn't getting anything in return from it. And then I became public enemy number one. I became an enemy because there was things I can do that they couldn't do. Now, mind you, when I moved to LA, I was 20 years into a career already. I had already placed music. I had already sold songs. I had already done publishing deals. I had already done a lot of things. I had sold an episode of a series that was on at the time. Got my little $10,000 check, and I was like, okay, this is the universe telling me this is what I need to be doing. But people will only keep you around when you are helping them with their effort. But once you no longer have the effort, you become dismissible. You are no longer needed, no longer important. You don't serve the greater good, which is their needs, their wants, their desires. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who want to be TV writers or want to create content and want to do this. And I ask the same questions. What is the show you have? How many shows do you have? Have you created a pitch deck? Have you created a marketing plan? Have you done the things you need to do? Have you put the effort in to make it work? And oftentimes they're like, oh, I don't really need all that. I'm not worried about that. That's what development comes in, and development money happens and I get paid to do the work. And I'm like, this is not 2000. This is not 95. This is hell. This ain't 2010. Hell, this ain't 2008 before the writer's strike. The reality is you got to do all the effort. You got to do all the work. You have to, if you want to grow and be something uniquely special, if you want to be in your industry and be sought after, you have to be prepared. You have to put the effort in. You can't put effort in for other people, hoping that the other people are going to drag you along, because if you stopped putting the effort in and they stop talking to you, then you should know where you stood. Then you'll know what you are. You are their worker bee. You are the individual who is doing the work that they don't want to do and hoping that you will continue doing it so you can be their assistant. You can make them millions of dollars while you wait for your turn in the wing to come on stage. Doesn't work that way. Sometimes you got to walk this road by yourself, and trust me, I know that is easier said than done, but I have had to my entire life because my goals are bigger, greater, wider. I don't see limitations. I don't see anything that can stop me from doing it other than me stopping myself. So the effort that I don't give people anymore, I give to myself. I'm not perfect. I have done this. I have given effort in hoping that this would open another opportunity for me. And each and every time I've done it, it never has. I get ridiculed. I get talked about. I get pushed out of the circle because the insecure motherfuckers in the circle realize that I can do all their jobs without breaking a sweat. It is what it is. So when you realize what your growth is based on the way people treat you, when you start giving them the effort that they are requiring as membership to be a part of their life, you then realize, I'm the shit. I'm that motherfucker. So why am I giving it away when I could use it on myself and build my own identity and my own brand? I'm an easy guy. I'm a helpful guy. I will come, I will help out, I will make you shine better, I will make suggestions. This is what I think you should do. This is why I think you should do it. And I've done that not because I want anything in return from it, but I want to see you succeed. I believe in each one teach one. I believe in Du Bois's talented 10th. I believe that I have knowledge that can open up doors for people, then so be it. Holding on to it don't do shit, but sit up in the closet collecting dust. But when you take for granted my effort and think it's always there, and when I don't give you effort, you go silent, then you can sink to the bottom of the motherfucking sea for all I care. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. They always come back. Because my effort is my foundation. Your foundation should be your effort. Don't half-ass it. Keep writing. Keep producing. Keep doing the work. I decided I'm going to listen to masterclasses, and right now I'm listening to Shonda Rhimes. And as she's talking about her writing process and how she writes and all the things that she does, it's checking off every box that I do. Every box. Everything she says, oh, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. I've gone to 3 writing workshops. I got arrogancy out of it. I didn't get anything from it. I got pushback because the way my writing process is, it's very different. I'll do an outline after I write the first pilot. I allow this brain just to flow. I've got scenes in my head, I got characters, they come together, and I just write. And then once I get there, then I go in, I clean up. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5. Oh, this character needs to have these traits. This character needs to have these traits. This character needs to come from here and does this. Then everything starts to click for me, which is a very different way of writing, which is why I'm very anti screenwriting programs, because you're training people to write the way you write, and they have to find the rhythm that makes them work better. I'm dyslexic, and as a member of the dyslexic clan, I've had to learn how to absorb information differently, read information differently, and then express that information. My thinking isn't bad or good. It's what makes me tick. I'm not the norm at all. And that's because of effort. I had to make a conscious decision what my effort was going to be and how it's going to get back to me. And I don't want you to give away your effort to somebody on a hope and a dream. Because what happens is time moves on. And as time moves on, you're still hoping that this is going to open the door for you. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to. So sometimes you got to take the bull by the horns and do it yourself. Growth is realizing that if you are constantly having to prove your worth to people in your life, it's your effort that keeps them around. And you should examine every person who you know, who you work with, who you deal with, family, friends, and others. And make that decision on what side of the line they stand. Because if you're constantly feeding into other people and they're not feeding into you, and they're taking all your time and your effort, you don't have the effort to complete the obstacle or the issues you want to succeed at. Remember, you are the star of your show. You don't need to be anybody else's backup. Be the leader. Focus on you. Remove anybody and anything that wants to use your effort, but doesn't want to help you with theirs. Stay woke. We out.